Hey, how you feeling? What's up?
I'm good. I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm great. You nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh no. This a chill environment. You can't be nervous over here. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Malika checking in again, back with another video. We have a very special guest in the building. You call yourself Mimi Hustle.
Yes, Mimi
Is that
Hustle.
after I have to ask. Hopefully it's not corny after Nipsey.
No, actually, my brand was Habitual Hustler. And that was something because my mom used to always call me a habitual liar growing up. I just used
Just
to
lying for no reason.
Yeah, I just not even just for no reason. Like I just had my own shit going on and I ain't want her in my business. She used to call me a habitual liar.
Yeah.
And then I started getting getting into it kind of young, so it just came with Habitual Hustle. So it was like shit, I got to get more professional.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Mimi Hustle, that's who I am. But at the end, everybody who know me know I'm a hustler.
Okay. So even before you introduce yourself, who do you think got the most hustlers, Memphis or Atlanta?
I'm going to say Atlanta because we got people from everywhere with everything. And so, Atlanta is like, Memphis, we definitely grind city. Literally, we the grind city. But it's grind and gritty. You dig? It's like that. And Atlanta is like, it's hustling and flow like hustling love. You feel me? Like just how we networking and we meeting.
Yeah.
So Atlanta is a lot of love. It's a lot of love. That's what I can say the difference is.
I ain't gonna cap. Even though that I'm not from Memphis, if I need any trap motivation, I gotta turn on a Memphis rapper.
Yeah, who your favorite?
Dolph.
Dolph. Rest in peace to Dolph.
Hands down. But anyway, so here we have Mimi Hustle, checking in with us. So introduce yourself for the people that don't know you, never heard of you, don't know what you do.
Yeah, I'm Mimi Hustler. I'm a habitual hustler. So right now I got AE Freight Solutions and Atlanta What You Doing, because Atlanta What Is You Doing, And that's pretty much it. Atlanta What You Doing and Freight, I'm gonna let you.
Yeah. Well, actually, hold on, pause. Yeah. This just popped up. How'd you transition from Memphis to Atlanta?
High school. My mom got a job. Thank Kellogg's, man. Thanks Kellogg's. They didn't put us in the door. My mom was working at Kellogg's and they moved her out here in high school, and I was so mad. I was in 11th grade. And my brother was a senior, and we really was mad at her. But it was honestly one of the best transitions we could have made.
Yeah.
And then the fact that I got out here while I was still kind of, young, I was still able to learn. Because sometimes you get a little older, you be stuck in your ways.
Yeah. Oh yeah, facts. Yep. So your company, right? We're just gonna start with one first. Right. So AE Freight Solutions.
AE Freight Solutions.
Okay, AE Freight Solutions. My fault. So basically, you guys specialize in trucking dispatching.
Truck 24/7 dispatching, driver recruitment, and back office support.
Okay, so you gotta explain that, because for us that don't know.
For sure. So what I do, number one, is I work with owner operators. So there's gonna be your smaller companies, your guys who are 9 times out of 10 they're driving their trucks as well. So that's where I come in, because if you're a driver and the owner, you need some assistance on the road. You need some assistance. And so that's why, it's like I said, no problems, just solutions. I'm here to say today. So 24/7 dispatching, I can book your loads. If your tire busts and you need help to bust, fix that issue, I can call insurance, call around and see who got the tire at 2 a.m. So we offer 24/7 dispatching for truck drivers. And that's key, because the thing is, finding loads is very hard. And, if they're driving, a truck driver is driving 10 hours out of the day. Legally they can drive 10 hours out of the day. And so if you drive 10 hours out the day, when can you find the next load? You need somebody to help you do that. Sometimes they have that time to do that, but if not, I'm there. And then also when it comes to driver recruitment, it's very hard to find drivers, and so I just kind of made it my way to find, a way to present it very easily. So, like I said, I'm computer savvy, so we're gonna do it niche. So my niche was just finding drivers, reaching out to schools, and just putting out advertisements, websites, etc. to find people who need work, because what I call is like bridging that connection between carriers and drivers. Carriers need drivers and drivers need jobs.
Yeah.
So it's like, again, it come to being that person that they need, because at the end of the day, you need a job and you need a driver. So it's just about solving problems, and that's what I've been doing. Like, I feel like that's the number one key to making money is if you can find a problem and you can solve a problem, you can get some money. But so we got that, and back office support as far as helping you with your taxes, compliance, permits if we have oversized loads, things of that nature. So being, again, that computer person while you are driving, I can do the research and I can, ensure that we're doing everything the legal way with it. So that's kind of where I built my company, and it's just been, every time that I feel like I've added something to my company, it's been because somebody needed it.
Yeah.
And I said, well, let me figure it out. And then it was something that I was able to offer.
It's a lot of stuff I have to ask you. I'm
I'm
trying to
sorry. I'm my bad.
organize it. But okay, so you seem pretty young. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, you look young. I know you're young. So how did you even get started doing this?
Honestly, I had a friend, and I was staying with my friend,
Uh-huh.
and she, man, we was at one point that's my day one. We was hustlers. We was calling doing valet trash. We was gonna do valet trash. We was gonna get a truck and we was gonna pick up people trash and make money with the apartments. We was calling like over 100 apartments, So it was like, shit, we was gonna do anything but get a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at one point she had the finances and she got a truck, and she was trying to tell me about the truck, but she got a truck. So what it was, that point I was staying with her for that point of period, we would go to the gym every day. And every day I went to the gym, I heard her talking on the phone, booking loads, because she had a truck. I heard it firsthand. And so I was like, dang, what are you doing? How can I get my hands into this industry? And, and that's where it started. And I'm a Google, fanatic. What is a load? What is a dispatcher? I'm a Google YouTube fanatic. I believe you in YouTube University for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. And,
So let's say, someone just heard this and they're like, hold on, I want to get into the trucking industry. I don't want to be no goddamn truck driver, but I want to make some money. So do they work under your company, or do they take a course and they can become like their own boss? Or
So I actually do offer a course, because with this, you don't need anything. For my first 3 months, I didn't even have an LLC. I was getting paid personally. Like, this is a legitimate way to get into the industry. So I would say take a course. Don't work for anybody. Be your own boss.
Okay.
So I have a course that I offer for people to learn how to get into the industry step by step. So this course is breaking down everything from how to find carriers, how to book loads, the longevity, what is a good load. It's a very detailed course, over 10 videos inside the course. Videos, I got 2 videos that are over 30 minutes, so it's hours of videos. And also, while I'm building my company with this course, I offer 5 one-on-one Zoom calls.
Okay.
So, and you can add comments on the course.
Okay.
If you have questions. So it's like, at the end of this course, you're going to become a solid dispatcher. I have people who are solid dispatchers. And what I do, we have our membership and we learn from each other and we grow together. So if anybody is looking to get in the freight industry and doesn't want to drive, or, and want to figure out the different, if you have a truck and you want to learn how to book good loads, maybe you want to you don't want to use a dispatcher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to learn. I say take the course, get those 5 Zoom calls, and learn everything that you can and continue to grow. But I mean, every day it's a learning experience. This, I'm sure you learn,
Yeah.
It's like every day is something new to learn.
So let's say someone takes the course, right? But they want to work under you. Is that possible?
Not at the moment.
Okay. So basically you would take the course and then you would really just become like your own
You would
boss.
become your own dispatcher. But
Okay.
again, with those 5 Zoom calls, you're gonna book your first loads with me. I'm gonna work hand in hand with you, like your first week as a dispatcher. You're gonna learn what it is to be a great dispatcher. And right now I only open my course at certain periods because I want to be very hands on with everybody who's taking the course. So I'm pretty confident in your skills. Once you do take this course, you will be able to be a successful dispatcher.
Okay, but so you mentioned how folks once they book the Zoom calls with you, that's how they're provided leads in the beginning.
Right.
So after that time period ends, how does one go about finding different leads?
The trucks. I can say that I have found all the main source of finding trucks, and I'll drop a gem here. It's the FMCSA website. Everybody who gets a DOT number like we spoke about previously, they have to be registered on that website. So it's an endless source of leads.
Okay.
It's literally their phone number, their name, phone number, truck, and MC is listed on this website, which you will learn exactly how to call, the correct way, where they're posted on the website, etc. In the book, it's an endless amounts of leads.
I ain't gonna lie. Before you said that, I thought she was about to say Google's free.
Nah, it's actually a website for it. Like it literally, and I have gotten all my carriers off this website. So it's like I mean, of course, I got some with referrals, or I had a guy. We started at 1 truck, now we're at 3. So some of those, but in the instance, I've gotten all my carriers off that website.
So if you could just give me like a guesstimate on average, let's say someone takes the course, they hustling, they grinding. How much is like expected income within, let's say, the first like 2 months?
The first 2 months. Okay, so this is the thing. How much time do you have in your day? Are you full time?
What is that like?
Full time. Like my day, literally, I booked 3 loads today. Let's just say, for instance, I booked 3 loads today, so I can run 3 trucks a week.
So I thought that was a rhetorical question. I didn't.
Oh no, because you gotta get into it. Okay, so all right. Well, I guess you could say, what is the salary of a dispatcher?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so what is the salary of a dispatcher? Okay, dispatchers make a percentage off of each load that they book. Okay, so if on average my driver makes on a low end, this is a low because we trying to make $8,000 a week. We make $7,000 a week, right?
Oh,
that's $700 that I make. 10% of $7,000 is $700. And say that I'm dispatching for that's why I said, how many trucks can you dispatch for? I booked 3 loads today, and I'm done early day. So if I book 3, so you got 3 trucks doing $700. That's $2,100 a week.
Yeah.
Now, every week of the month, that truck it's gonna fluctuate. Yeah, that driver's not gonna run. You know what I'm saying? 4 weeks after, he's not gonna run 4 weeks out the month, but you get.
Yeah, that's every business though.
Yeah,
every week is different.
Yeah, but on the low end, my drivers are making $7,000 a week, and I book. You know what I'm saying? On the average, I try to keep 3 to 5 drivers going every week.
So I would imagine that your course brings this up, but how should one go about like approaching these drivers with the? And
that's where I spoke on the FMCSA website. The leads, their phone numbers and their names are listed. You give them a call.
No, but I mean, like, let's say if, like, I know the leads are there, but, like, let's say they're not good communicators. Like, how should one go about making that connection?
So, if you're not a good communicator on the phone?
Yeah, or maybe they're just, like, not good writers. I don't know if I'm making sense. But, like, basically, like, how should one go about, closing in those deals?
So,
like,
for one, my number one thing of a skill of a dispatcher is you have to be able to communicate. Because I'm literally on my phone. I'm on my phone all day.
Yeah.
So I have to be able to efficiently communicate. Now, as far as closing deals, it's my phone. My first phone call to a carrier is, "Hey, I'm Tamia. I work with AE Dispatching. Are you currently seeking a dispatcher?" Yes or no? Yes or no? And then you build the relationship from there. So in that instance, go like that.
Yeah.
I see trucks. When I see trucks, I try to. If I see a truck at the gas station, I'll try to stop and make a connection. Hey, where you headed to?
So having confidence is really important.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's why I said, you got to be straightforward. And so and in the book I do speak on that some of these, like, you have to go get a carrier. You do. And I think that anybody who's looking to start a business has to have that, go get in them.
Facts. Major facts. So how does one go about creating, I guess, and this is kind of like a little bit off topic from trucking, this is just in business in general, but how does one go about creating a course or like an ebook for their business?
Girl, it took me about 2 years.
Oh wow. I like the honesty.
So no, I created my course just typing it in Word like a book. And then I went from, I elevated from there, but it's just about starting. I think sometimes because we're not being told what to do as entrepreneurs, we are thinking about it, and sometimes we overthink. It's just about doing it. Whatever you want to do, just start it. If you want to do a t-shirt line, if you want to do a podcast, just do it.
Yeah.
And then grow. Say, if you getting better every day, then of course next week you're going to be better than you was last week. But that's my only, thing with everything is about getting better. Even as a dispatcher, I'm not the same dispatcher I was last month, and I hope I won't be next week.
Facts. So you mentioned previously, right, how important it is to be straightforward, to have that confidence. Talk about the challenges you face as a woman in this industry, because I could imagine how many people, probably like underestimated you or, had like second thoughts about you, coming up to them saying, hey, I do this, this is my service. So like, what are some of the challenges that you faced?
And this is funny, but I'm sexualized. And then it's like I'm not even what you think I am, because most of my drivers have never met me. So if they're speaking with me on the phone, it's like, it's like, what you doing? It's
wow.
You can only imagine.
Yeah.
So, and then how do I even just be like I'm not what you think, or do I, at the beginning it was like, is this what they want? And then you have to realize, okay, no, I don't even want these type of relationships if they can't come with me with respect. So that was my biggest thing is people never meeting you and it's just being, and then I mean like, you got truck drivers who are away from their wives, who are on the road lonely. Like, okay, is this 2 a.m. phone call? Does he need help, or does he just want someone to talk to? So that's kind of on my
crazy.
end.
That's crazy.
Yeah, on my end it was more like that. So because I'm not it's so hands on, because everybody's everywhere. Everybody's everywhere. So I mean I might have a driver in Atlanta that I might have dispatched with for a few months, and I bring you lunch, but it's all about the relationship that we built.
Yeah, no, that's wow. It's really crazy just as women what we have to go through in just any type of male-dominated industry.
Yeah.
Like,
just imagine that, though. Like,
no, that's wild.
Like, I had a driver be like, you can use IG or Snap, neither.
Yeah, like, hell no. It's trying to get money. What are you talking about? That's so funny.
Yeah.
So, I know you have your trucking dispatch, and then you also have another business of yours called Atlanta What You Doing. Yeah. So how did you get started with that? Well, pause before answer real quick. What is Atlanta What You Doing? Explain.
Okay. And then I wanna so Atlanta What You Doing is Atlanta What You Doing. Like literally, you come here and we're gonna. I'm expanding it, but it's you come on the Instagram right now. We're just Instagram based, and you can see. As far as all events. Now, with Atlanta, what you're doing is basically, for me, is for pop-up shops. That's how it originated. I was a vendor.
Selling what?
Stuff.
Stuff. Mimi hustle.
Yeah. Nah, I got Dreamy Treats. So one day I'm gonna have a dispensary too. But Dreamy Treats. And I had some treats, some Lego. It was some gummies.
Damn, girl, you should have brought some.
I got some gummies, and I call them Lego the bullshit gummies. And they in Lego modes, and everybody loved them.
Hell yeah.
But that's a whole.
It's okay. You coming back?
I'll be back. We got it. Back. But that's another story. So I would come up here because I was in college, and I would come up here and do events, and I would want to have a full weekend.
Where'd you go to school?
At this point, I was in Alabama, in Mobile, Alabama, at Bishop State. Okay. I played basketball. I would come up here and on the weekend and want to do pop-up shops, and I couldn't really find a lot of them. Or I would find some, and they wouldn't be as, they wouldn't be good. You know, I'm not making as much money as I'm putting in. So I was like, how can I do this? And Gary Vaynerchuk, y'all know Gary Vee. If you know motivational speaker, Gary Vee said, give the people something free and you'll get what you need. So I said, okay, well, let me start posting events. And so I started posting events that I seen. And then people started sending them to me. And then guess what? I started hosting them. I started hosting pop-up shops. So now it was like, you know, now it's like now I'm getting paid for promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So in the beginning, how much? Well, yeah, in the beginning, how much were you getting paid?
Well, my promotion is pretty cheap. Like because it's not for money at the moment. It's just about us having the opportunity. So you can promote your brand on Atlanta What You Doing for $20, and it stays on there forever. It's story posts, page.
She got over 1,000 followers, y'all. Too.
Yeah. It's actually what I call is like really generic followers. Yeah. It's like generic followers. So it's like everybody on my like. When I post flyers, like you're actually gonna get comments and DMs. Like it's generic, you know. Everybody looking for something to do. So it's not like just I don't run no ads. I don't do nothing. It's just straight people.
Oh
straight,
wow.
Yep. Just straight network. So that's kind of what that was. But now it's expanding. It's expanding. So we're gonna do. It's like I want to bring it to your phone. So I got something in the wraps with like.
Like an app.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, babe.
Yep. So we gonna make it, and we're gonna have everything from music, art. You know, it'll be like, you know, what's your niche, and you know, and we'll have that for you. So it's expanded, but it just started as, like I said, it was just like something I was looking for events. Let me provide the people with events, and more events came. Now my phone is. Make sure we good.
What's the what's the highest? Because I know you mentioned how, you know, it transitions to like you hosting these like little pop up events. So what's the highest amount of people that you've had at a event that you hosted?
Highest amount. I mean, I've had 13 vendors. I've had 13 vendors in little 5 points at the. So and then I've had people who vended at my events be in her store. The Pink Zebra. Shout out to the Pink Zebra. Little 5 points. What she does is she does rent-a-rack programs, rent shelves. You have she has suites available in the store as well, but it's in a high populated area. So there was a lot. When I started doing events with her, we've done a few, and that's where my next event will be at. It's like everybody is either you're gonna learn from it because she has fashion shows. Yeah, you're gonna learn something from it. Or, you know, you have the opportunity to actually be in her store. Like a few of my clients are actually, or people who came and vended are actually in her store. One young lady actually has a suite in the store. So I think it's just about, you know, being able to bridge that gap and, you know, make connections. And when other people can win, and even if you just say, hey girl, come here, and she won out, you know, it's just good. It's good. And no money, you know, it's no money.
So what's your advice to someone that's young and they just trying to get money? They just trying to get it. Life's hard. Inflation going crazy. They need something. What's your advice?
Well, I'm going to say become a freight dispatcher. But it's literally low startup. I literally can do it on my phone. Like I don't know no other business where you can make over $1,000 a week that all you need is your phone. And you can do it from anywhere. But I can go back to when I was young, and I used to put in my Google 100 ways to make money. You know, like literally. So it's like my main thing though is finding my purpose in your niche and things that you like, and then that comes with just doing anything, because the more you do, the more you find out what you like and what you don't like, and it'll put you around better situations. For instance, me going to the gym, I just was like, you know what? I need to start working out because, you know, I just need to start my day better.
Facts.
I end up learning what the hell a dispatcher was. Just by me going to the gym every day, I learned, like, my friend had a trucking business, and she was you know, what I could do with my life, essentially. A freight dispatcher. So it's just about doing it. whatever you thinking about, because we all got ideas. We all got something we thinking about. Just do it.
Just do it. I like that. So how does one, get tapped in with you and becoming, a dispatcher?
Yeah, so if you follow my page, _ the great Mimi, _ the great Mimi, it's in my bio. I have a course, I have classes that we can take, and I also do a free weekly webinar. So if you just sign up for the weekly webinar, you'll learn some sauce in there as well.
Hey, look, y'all, it's money out here. You gotta go get it. Free game right here.
Free game.
Mimi, thank you so much. You coming back, but I really want them stuff that you got.
Okay,
we gonna talk off camera. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning into another episode of From the Block. Y'all better go follow at Mimi Hustle.
Yes, sir.
On IG, right? You have any other social media platforms? TikTok,
Atlanta.
Twitter?
Atlanta, what you doing? But
I know that, but I mean like TikTok.
What's my TikTok?
just text it to me. We're gonna put it in the video.
Okay. Because I'm like something.
So yeah, make sure look super tapped into the city, giving y'all free game on how to get money. Make sure y'all follow at Atlanta What You Doing. Bored on a Friday, Saturday night, need something to do. Tap in. Mimi, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This was cool. This was dope.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Right.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram at From the Block Podcast, Twitter at From the Block Podcast, and TikTok at From the Block Podcast.
So y'all know y'all TikTok.
Yeah. So guys, see you later. Bye.